What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Gray Area once again. It's your man, Kevin Gray of 105 through the Fan. Be sure to follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at Kevin Gray Sports. You can also subscribe to my YouTube channel at Kevin Gray Sports. Also, really appreciate the support and everyone continuing to check out the videos and the content that I'm putting out these days. Looks like the Milwaukee Bucks are putting out a feeler to Giannis. Say, hey, Giannis, we want you to stay here in Milwaukee. We traded for, your man Drew Holiday, Bogdanovich out there from Sacramento. We want you to sign that Supermax here in a few weeks so you can stay in Milwaukee. And it got me to thinking about Luka Dončić. Luka Dončić, of course, the 21-year-old superstar, first team All-NBA last year, has a chance to be an MVP this year. I wonder if Luka is going to become a de facto GM like LeBron James and Kawhi Leonard. We saw Dirk Nowitzki over his 20-plus year career with the Dallas Mavericks never really demand that the Mavericks make the kinds of trades to put stars around him to win an NBA championship. Of course, he was able to win one on his own with a supporting cast that included Jason Terry and Jason Kidd and others on that basketball team that defeated, of course, the Miami Heat. But it's a little bit different age these days. And I wonder if Luka Dončić will be like LeBron James, like a Kawhi Leonard, like a Giannis Antetokounmpo, and be the guy that bends the will of the Mavericks organization to his will to ensure that he's surrounded by the kinds of stars that he will need to be in order to win NBA championships. Say, Kevin, he's got Kristaps Porzingis, he's got a nice supporting cast around him, but we've heard reports, of course, from various outlets that the Mavericks are looking for their third star to go with Kristaps Porzingis and Luka Dončić. And I wonder how demonstrative Luka Dončić is going to be throughout his career in trying to get those stars to come to Dallas. One thing that Luka Dončić has done for this Mavericks team apparently has made agents and players contemplate the idea of bringing their stars to Dallas to play with Luka Dončić because of not just how good he is, but how magnetic of a personality he is, especially with this basketball team. But one thing that we're starting to continue to learn about Luka Dončić is who he is as a personality. And I wonder if he will continue to develop the kind of personality that will bend the will of the Mavericks organization to his will to ensure that he's winning championships for years to come. Or if he's more like Dirk Nowitzki and not necessarily demanding that stars come to join him and being able to propel the organization of the Mavericks to his own just be through his sheer will and talent and God-given ability. So I'm really interested to see how Luka Dončić plays not only this year's free agency, but also into 2021, even though it does look like Giannis is going to be staying around in Milwaukee. How demonstrative, how loud, how much more communicative will Luka Dončić be? I'm sure that he's having conversations with the organization about the kind of team that he wants to build around. But what we've seen for guys like LeBron James and Kawhi Leonard and others, they shape the very framework of what their basketball teams look like and do so with very powerful voices. Well, you say, Kevin, Luka's only 21. He's still just a couple years into his career, but he's already, though, a top 10, potentially top 5 NBA player in this league. So will Luka Dončić carry himself as a top 5 star in this league and demand the kinds of things from the Mavericks organization to ensure that he remains happy? Because, Luka Dončić comes from an era of individuals where he has seen player movement and player empowerment become the thing in the NBA, with LeBron James and others forming trios and super teams in order to win championships. I wonder if Luka Dončić will put that same kind of pressure year after year on the Dallas Mavericks to do the same. Because one thing that the Dallas Mavericks understand is they got a generational talent in Luka Dončić. But will Luka Dončić turn that generational talent into championships by demanding and continuously putting the pressure on Donnie, Nelson, Mark Cuban, and this organization to continue to surround him with the kind of talent that will win for years to come? We saw how LeBron did it when he was in Cleveland, constantly putting pressure on Dan Gilbert to build around him to try and deliver a championship to Cleveland. You saw the same thing with Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers. Kawhi Leonard, once he got there, demanding and putting pressure on Steve Ballmer and Doc Rivers to bring in talent like Paul George to surround him to try and win an NBA championship. And we've seen it around other organizations with the James Hardens of the world, with the Houston Rockets, with the Kevin Durant's of the world going to Brooklyn and trying to get other stars to come with them also. This is the world of the NBA today, and I wonder if Luka Dončić will fall into that same category when it comes to demanding that kind of accountability and the bending of the Mavericks' will to his to win for years to come. We'll see. Luka Dončić is a precocious 21-year-old who's got a bright future ahead of him, and we'll see if he's more like LeBron James and Kawhi Leonard and others when it comes to being a de facto GM. Time will tell as this 21-year-old superstar continues to lead the Mavericks into what appears to be its bright future. You can follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at Kevin Gray Sports. Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel right here, also at Kevin Gray Sports. We'll talk to you later.